Yeah.
Dysart has 2 initiatives on the November ballot, and your voice matters for our students. The initiatives focus on academic success, safety, and program offerings for students. Make sure you are registered and ready to vote in this mail-in only election. A few of the many ways the override continuation and bond election would support students include 150 additional teachers to maintain class sizes, increased measures to keep students safe, updated AC systems to ensure a safe learning environment, full-day kindergarten to ensure a strong foundation, safe transportation to and from school, and physical education, arts, and athletic programs. Here are some key dates to remember. The last day to register to vote is October 6th. Early voting begins October 8th. The last day to mail your ballot is October 28th. Election Day is November 4th, where you can drop off your ballot at designated locations. We encourage you to learn more at dysart.org/election. And remember, your voice matters for students. So vote.
October is the entry point for region rivalries, as tonight Willow Canyon takes on Raymond S. Kellis in this 5A clash. Live from Willow Canyon High School on the Dysart Student Broadcast Live channel. I'm Ryan Sikora here, taking you through a big game with 2 teams with still something to play for late in the season. It is the Wildcats of Willow Canyon looking to continue their strong start to the season, looking to earn their 20th win from 33 to begin the year. As for Raymond S. Kellis, they are above 500 for the first time since early September, with good momentum coming into this one tonight ahead of a tough upcoming schedule the rest of the week. This is a big-time matchup on this Wednesday night, October 1st. You're seeing the warm-ups taking place here again from Willow Canyon High School. Raymond Kellis, the Cougars, 5A Northwest Valley. They are 4-2 in conference this year, an overall record of 7-6. They are 4th in this 5A Northwest Valley region, just a spot ahead of the host tonight, Willow Canyon, who are 1-3 in region, though they've played more region games than Raymond S. Kellis has. It's Willow Canyon, again, looking for their 20th win under Matt Overfelt this season. They are one of the best teams in the state in 5A, hoping to go a step further than they did in the postseason a year ago. With that said, Willow Canyon 3-2 at home. Again, looking for their 20th win of the season. Raymond S. Kellis come in 4-1 away from home in 2025. So that could be quite a story to watch here in this game this evening. We will step aside for the national anthem here. When we come back, we'll have volleyball live on DSB.
Dysart is proud to offer top-quality preschool programs that will help prepare your child to succeed. The 3 options available are Growing Minds Preschool, a tuition-based school for children ages 2 to 5, Developmental Preschool for those students identified as needing special education services, and Peer Role Model, where typically developing children serve as peer models for those with special needs. Visit our website to learn more and enroll your child today.
Our sports academy classes are designed so that student athletes can participate in their sport during the day. What that allows us to do is allows us to develop them in here year-round. We're not trying to build bodybuilders, we're not trying to build weightlifters, we're not trying to build powerlifters, we're trying to build athletes. And so it's not about killing them every single time, it's about building them up throughout long periods of time so we can focus on long-term athletic development. Discipline, effort, and consistency win regardless of what it is.
Did you know Dysart Schools offers free full-day kindergarten for our community? We deliver high-quality education aligned with Arizona academic standards. Students learn foundational skills through hands-on, real-life experiences. We even have special area classes where our kiddos get to experience art, music, and physical education. Enroll today and come experience all Dysart has to offer.
We think schools should be more. It's not enough to go to school. It should be an experience. It should be a second home, one that is full of support, love, and family. A place where everyone is proud to wear their colors. Where school pride isn't just a phrase, but an embedded culture and a way of life. Every day, we strive to be more. So tell me, are you ready to experience Dysart?
This is Huntington University, located in the heart of Peoria, Arizona. In our award-winning hands-on bachelor programs, students engage in animation, graphic design, and film production. If you're eager to hear from our accomplished alumni, or wish to schedule a tour, simply scan the QR code below to connect with us. And in case you didn't know, we're right next door.
Brought to you by Red Robin and Surprise. At Red Robin, we serve more than just gourmet burgers. We also serve our communities in more ways than just yum.
Did you know Red Robin offers fundraisers for local charities, catering for all your events? There's even Kids Days every Wednesday. Learn more about these burgerific opportunities at redrobin.com, or better yet, visit us at Surprise Red Robin and see yourself why it's the perfect destination for yum.
Red Robin, yum.
Welcome back to Willow Canyon High School. Introductions have been had. Anthem has been played for this one here tonight between Willow Canyon and the visiting Raymond S. Kellis Cougars. So once again, Ryan Sikora here with you on DSB Live. This is girls volleyball, the 1st of October. The business end of the season has finally arrived with region play in full flux. Willow Canyon looking to get on track with much of their schedule having been played in the region. 1-3 in the Northwest Valley, fresh off a loss to the number 3 team in 5A, Centennial, on the Monday. Raymond S. Kellis still with so much of their schedule still to be played. 9 games still in the Cougars season. They will have that trip to number 3 Centennial at home in their next game tomorrow night. So sandwiched in between some big games against a big-time opponent, we have this one with 2 teams looking to establish themselves. Raymond S. Kellis and Willow Canyon, who will be in the blue tonight. Willow Canyon, the Wildcats, In the gold, you will have the Cougars of Kellis. Moving some fans around here for the slight delay. Slow start here at the home of the 2021-22 region champs, Willow Canyon, led by Matt Overfelt, who was the man in charge for that region title, the only in the program's history. It'll be rolled on out. Keely Blady will have the first chance of service in this one this evening. Set number one, just like college, we will play to 25 in the first 4 sets. If we get to a 5th, it's first to 15. First service of the evening. Received well, back across, and just short of the net for the opening point. It will belong to Willow Canyon. The libero for Willow Canyon, Emery Scoggin. Another service from Blady. Another one just shy. Turned over. There is the libero Scoggin. Set up perfectly and great stoppage there. Other end, Kellis looking to bounce in. Pancake save there. Other end now once more. Jada Adams is over. A nice long second point of the evening is unable to be dug out by Abeda. And that will be the first point for Kellis. A strong front line led by Kaya Mendez-Winston, who got the point there. Sabrina Espinoza out there, as is Jolie Casillas and Trinity Wen. First service for Kellis. Received. Over. They take some speed off of it. Good stuff there from Shy Chancellor. Jada Adams to serve. Parried away, kept alive. Adams. Near side, Chancellor. Shoves one down. An early 3-1 lead for Willow Canyon. When you get a chance to go on runs, you have to take them. Willow Canyon the favorite tonight. Once more, Adams. Up it goes for Wen. Far side. Touched alive. They've got to get it over. Done so by the libero. Up top, Chancellor. Another good point. Unable, though. It was a bad setup from Jolie Casillas. And now it's 4-1 Willow Canyon. We have Angel Salgado out there, too. Does Raymond S. Kellis, led by Marianne Jansen, up over 500 for the first time since September 13th. Thanks to a couple of wins in a row. Goes backwards, up in the air. Couldn't find it in the sky. Salgado and Casillas came together. Salgado lost it in the light. And Casillas was the one who had the touch. That's 4 straight points for Willow Canyon. All spurred on here by Jada Adams' service. Up top, great stuff. Read well by Shy Chancellor. A full bench for Willow Canyon. Adams will do it as she's done. But she overhit that one. So a service error comes from Jada Adams. Ends the 5-point run for Willow Canyon. They'll flip it over. The libero, Michaela Aldacco will serve. They will look to set up a runner there. Great stuff. Wen, up and over. Adams digs it out. Up for Chancellor. Left it a little long. See the face of the libero for Willow Canyon there, Emery Scoggin, who will do a lot of the work tonight, the junior. She receives that one. Up at the net for Chancellor. Willow Canyon gets it back. A 7-3 advantage for the Wildcats. They've lost 2 of their last 5. We're looking for a ball here. It'll find its way to Emery Scoggin. She'll serve the lefty. Just kept alive. Got to get it up and over. Doing so, Scoggin. At the net, set up again. Great dig. And that will fall for a Willow Canyon point. It was struck hard by Blady. Dug out by Wen. Scoggin will serve again. Bouncing about, up in the air, Salgado. Over it goes. Scoggin, set up. Chancellor. Never a chance there. 9-3. Scoggin. Over by Wynn. Blocked it first. Scoggin will set it up. Chancellor's going to rise highest. Are they going to dive and keep it in play? Yes, Salgado does. Over by Kellis. Scoggin. And set up far side, blocked. Scoggin again. Up in the middle. That one hit the net. And we'll turn it back over to Kellis. Adams. Set up for Chancellor. Easy point for Shy Chancellor. Keely Blady will pick up the assist. First changes of the game for each team. A 10-4 lead for Willow Canyon. Blady comes out. Reagan Brewer will come in to the match. Deja Wilson will come in for Kellis. That one's just missed on. Not received well by Salgado. It'll be an ace in the book for the team leader in aces. That's the 47th of the season for Shy Chancellor. She'll look to add another. That one's long. Some more changes for Matt Overfelt. Chancellor will check out as he moves Emma Draymont into the game, into the match. An 11-5 lead for Willow Canyon. Service for Raymond S. Kellis. Wen. Received by Adams. Pushed up to the far side, and over it goes. Good dig. Strong effort. Up top, not the greatest setup. Wen dug it out. Up in the air, but off the net. Unable to rise highest was Micaiah Turner, who has just checked into the match. It is a 12-5 lead. Again, we will play to 25, so we're about halfway home in set number 1. Willow Canyon out in front. After this one, 5 more games. Poor reception. Turner pushed over. Hard to deal with. Just about kept alive. And they will end up, Willow Canyon, getting the point out of that. It was whipped across well by the number 9, Aspen Edwards. A stoppage here, 13-5. Aspen Edwards, a little surprised to see her not start tonight. You come in, you prep for this game. Edwards is the team leader for Willow Canyon in kills per set, averages 2.8. Gets her first there as her head coach, Matt Overfelt, chats with his team. Marianne Jansen breaks her huddle as well. Kellis come in, again, over 500, which has been a rare sight for them after a 3-0 start to the season. Had a 3-1 win on Monday over Lake Havasu, number 26 in the 5A rankings. 26th out of about 40, 45 teams. Willow Canyon service. Up for Turner. Blocked at the net. Really well done by Kaufman. Amelia Kaufman. Aspen Edwards will serve for the second time. He'll set it back. That one's out. And we're looking to set up Gabby Jackson. Another serve for Aspen. That one strikes the net. Not her best number there. 15-6. Kellis to serve. Received by Draywant. Up in the air. Strong one. Is that on the line? Yes. It's about as picture perfect as you can put it. From Mendez Winston. Kellis will get the service back. They need to go on a little bit of a run here in set number one. That one's long. That's not the run they wanted. Amelia Kaufman. She'll serve now from the back row. Pushed up, tough to deal with. Wilson sent across. He'll set it up well, take some speed off of it, kept alive, and they will do just that. Excellent from Kellis. Another chance for Willow Canyon. Back at the other end. That one will bounce around, but it did not touch the hand of a Wildcat. Instead, it hit the net. So Willow Canyon will get the point. Again, it was Kaya Mendez Winston who had arrived on it. More service for Kaufman. That one is in. Perfect spot in the Kaufman corner. As Kellis will make a change, Deja Wilson is out. Sabrina Espinoza back into the match. Marley Marquez, the senior, to serve. That was a poor decision, I think, in the end. Misplayed by Draywant. That one may have been over the line and out. (18-8). The righty Marquez will do it again. Draywant gets a better hang of that one. Set well to the far side. Blocked, but not before it went over the net. That will be a kill for Jada Adams. (19-8) Willow lead. Just 6 points away from taking set number one. They'll call time. Mariah Beta having a conversation with the head official. Maybe a little too much noise or commotion over there on the Willow bench. Regardless, service is received and over. The setup again, just tapped across by Adams. Up there for the kill, blocked. It'll stay around. Kept alive by Abeda. Over by the libero. Received by the libero. And again it goes. Well done. This is the best point of the match so far. He'll set it up. It will be a point for Willow Canyon. Jada Adams got there in time. Those are the ones that can really take a team down. Kellis doing such a great job of staying there. That could have been a point that turned this set around. Instead, it goes to Willow Canyon. Wildcats will serve and earn another point. Keely Blady for the Wildcats. The junior bobbles her service, so she'll have to go quickly. Over and across, a nice swing. Up there, Chancellor, blocked. Stays around, that's a point for Raymond S. Kellis. Nice block, it looked like on the near antenna by Mendez Winston, who is the tall tree for Kellis. She looks like, other than maybe Shy Chancellor, is the tallest one out there for either team. Received by Adams, set up for Chancellor, takes something off of it. Wen. Out and around for Chancellor again, takes something off of it again. Over by Winston. They will go the other way for Adams. That's a kill for Jada Adams. 3 points away is Willow Canyon from set number one. Now set it up for Winston. Adams digs it out at the net. What a battle there. Kaya Johnson wins it for Willow Canyon. She went up with Mendez Winston. They'll go for Trinity Wen. And both of them came together for Willow Canyon. Adams and the libero Scoggin thought they could equally have a chance of getting there. 23-11. We'll set this one up for Chancellor. There we go. Set point here in set number one. And another kill for Shy Chancellor. Scoggin to serve. With the opening game potentially going to Willow Canyon. Kept alive. This would be so impressive to get it across, and not a chance in the end. That should have been point 25, no? Okay, now we will go. 24-11. Same deal for Emery Scoggin. Received. Set up. They'll go up there. Wen just whiffed on it. And that will be set number one. It belongs to Willow Canyon, 25-11. A dominant showing from the Wildcats. We will come back with set number 2 here on DSB Live after this break.
We think schools should be more. It's not enough to go to school. It should be an experience. It should be a second home, one that is full of support, love, and family. A place where everyone is proud to wear their colors. Where school pride isn't just a phrase, but an embedded culture and a way of life. Every day, we strive to be more. So tell me, are you ready to experience Dysart?
This is Huntington University, located in the heart of Peoria, Arizona. In our award-winning hands-on bachelor programs, students engage in animation, graphic design, and film production. If you're eager to hear from our accomplished alumni, or wish to schedule a tour, simply scan the QR code below to connect with us. And in case you didn't know, we're right next door.
Willow Canyon takes set number 1 here on this Wednesday night. They open this one off with a bang, 25-11 over Kellis. Good stuff for Matt Overfelt's team there on the left of your screen. He just walked off as they organize it up here. A really strong start for the Wildcats, who are looking for win number 20 of 2025. After a loss on Monday where they didn't really show very well at all, Willow Canyon lost in straight sets and have lost 2 of their last 5. That has to feel nice to get back and going in the right direction. In this one, they will trot on back out there, looking for their second win in region play this season. How does Kellis respond? After that 14-point loss in the opening game, this is a really tough stretch for the Cougars, who play a top 15 in 5A Willow Canyon team and then have to step right into the fire tomorrow on Thursday against number 3 Centennial before traveling next week to take on Sunrise Mountain, who are number 2. The siren is blaring. It always does. It just wants you to know it's working. It is. Scoggin comes back out, as does Chancellor. Willow Canyon have Aspen Edwards, Kaya Johnson, and Keely Blady, and then Jada Adams as well. So those are the 6 for the home team out there. For Kellis, Daco is still the libero. Wen with Mendez Winston and Micaiah Turner. Jolie Casillas will serve to open up set number 2 for the visiting team tonight, Raymond S. Kellis. Received by Edwards. Up it goes. Johnson, just long. She was looking to thread the needle. And it's a lead for the first time tonight for Raymond S. Kellis. And the Cougars, who finished 6-14 last year, 25th in 5A overall. Chancellor, and set up for a great block. Wow, that seemed routine in the end for Aspen Edwards, but she was stuffed by Kaya Mendez-Winston, the middle blocker. A 2-0 advantage for Kellis. Oh, it was just played by Edwards Up for Jada Adams. Blocked again. It's a block party in set number 2 for Mendez Winston. Over it goes. They'll look at the far side for Adams. Kept alive by Kellis. Over. Adams got the point. Jada Adams just reached on over, tapped it across. Not over the net, that'd be illegal, but you get my point. First service of set number 2 for Willow Canyon. Played well, near side, tapped over. Scoggin for Jada Adams. They got to get this one. They got to get this one over. Winston does so. Back they'll go. Here is Chancellor. Unable to block that one. Was Mendez Winston. And we are level at 2 apiece. Just like that. Bad reception. It'll get over and outside the antenna. There's a good bit of celebration there for Kellis because of the great play that was made, I believe, by Trinity Wen. Here is Wen. Edwards. They'll set it up for Shy Chancellor. Over by the libero. Received by Edwards. Wen didn't have a chance. He tried to open palm that one to the near side. That is 4 straight points for the Wildcats after an early 2-0 hole. Just too close to the net, that reception from Aldaco. Made it hard for Casillas to do anything with it, Josie Casillas. All of a sudden, Willow Canyon has opened up a nice advantage. That one strikes the net. We play on. Great dig. Far side Adams just has to tap it over. Set up for Mendez Winston. Around it goes for the libero. And up for Chancellor. Great dig out by Wen. Across it goes. Libero to libero. And then up at the far side for Jada Adams. That's special stuff there. 6 consecutive points for Willow Canyon. Both teams doing their best to make that point memorable. Left long and out. Smartly staying away from it was the libero, Michaela Aldaco. That will end Keely Blady's 6-point service run. And get Kellis within touching distance once again. Over from Wen, received by Scoggin, shoved over. Out. Adams will serve. Looking to make this the largest lead of set number 2 for Willow. Wen does enough. Over by Mendez Winston. At the net for Edwards. Aspen Edwards. Makes it a great 8 for Willow. Here on the Dysart Student Broadcast Network, DSB Live. Busy week for us. One of 9 games, I think, actively this week for DSB. Airborne. That ball's in. Adams couldn't close it down quick enough. Scoggin Mendez-Winston, no, Mendez-Winston's not out there anymore. My apologies. That was a net touch, a net violation by Willow Canyon, the new middle blocker for Kellis. Should be Gabby Jackson. It is Gabby Jackson. Aspen Edwards is having a conversation for her coach with the head ref. 8-5 lead. Willow Canyon trying to continue what has been a successful run of years. Last year, the Wildcats 23-16. They finished third in the 5A Northwest Valley. 11th, though, in 5A, lost in the opening round of the 5A playoffs to Canyon View, who were the 6th seed. Who was the 6th seed? It was, yes, that's the correct. We're having a long conversation. Back and forth we go. Matt Overfelt is disagreeing with the official. He will take a staunch seat back down. Aldaco will serve in set number 2. Scoggin teed up nicely for Aspen. Edwards just touched by Aldaco. Willow Canyon will win the service back. Aspen Edwards does her job as they cycle around. A substitution for the home team as Scoggin will serve, and out goes Kaya Johnson. The lefty Scoggin. At the net it goes for Gabby Jackson. Scoggin keeps it up. Over to the far side, Edwards. How about that from Aspen Edwards, who is starting to come alive in this game. The leader in kills for Willow Canyon. She averages about 3 per set. Received and set up. Trinity Wen. Up it goes. The middle blocker just thumps one off the side of Josie Casillas. That was outstanding from Amelia Kaufman. That's great power. Lifted up. Just tipped over. That caught him by surprise. Really smart stuff that time by Casillas. And it looked as though she was just going to set up the run of Jackson towards the net. But she pushed it over the net. Chancellor barely kept it alive. And it was tipped again, and then the third try was tossed into the net. Salgado to serve. Good reception. Up for Shy Chancellor, who's just got to loft it up and over. Will they find it? Chancellor, again, looking for the angle. Didn't find it. And you see the look on her face there. Just a little bit of frustration in that smile. Edwards back for Chancellor. Chance for redemption. And that time it works out for Shy Chancellor, who looks a little happier this time as she goes to grab the ball for her service. Peyton Zinski is out there for Willow Canyon as well. Chancellor, this one's sky high. Watch out for the basketball net. And it's placed over. Edwards up for the middle blocker. Not well executed that time. It'll go back on over to Kellis. Not the same story as the last time that we got a chance for a kill from Amelia Kaufman. A couple of substitutions now. Chancellor out. Blady out. Bounces about. Fresh into the game. Dug out by Wen. Turner. In the air, Edwards has to get it over. Good point here, and then laid to waste, really, unfortunately, by Micaiah Turner. who I think really thought she had an easy look there. Instead gives away a freebie, 12-8 Willow Canyon. Aspen Edwards to serve. And some more changes for Matt Overfelt. Received. Up it goes, softly tapped. Set up, rising high. Edwards from the back row. Lifted up, over by Turner. Edwards digs. At the near antenna. And it's going to be a kill in the end for Mariah Abeda. Unable to be kept alive by Deja Wilson. 13-8. Willow Canyon, who have not led by 6 yet in this set. Wilson. They combine together. This one's got to go over. It does. It's a point for Kellis. 2 touches. So one of the more common violations in our sport. Kellis got to go on a run once again. Great reception, but no. That was delivered perfectly by Kellis. Scoggin did all she could, racing in though, and unable to keep it alive was Kinley Thorne. This one up in the air, that hit a light. It's going to bounce around. That's still in play. And it just stayed there forever. It took 2 or 3 touches off the basketball rim. And somehow, really to her credit, Mariah Abeda almost made the play. So this one's back within touching distance for the Cougars. Jada Adams whiffed on it. She went up strong with her right, and it just grazed the inside of her palm, meaning she could not quite get all the power behind it. Closest it's been in some time for Kellis. Scoggin receives. Over it. Did not go. It looked as though Abeda was going to have a chance to get a block, and that's a timeout for Matt Overfelt. It is 14-13, Willow Canyon. We will take a break here really quickly on DSB. Back out. What a run for Raymond S. Kellis, who have made it a 1-point set here. But that one hits the net right on cue. So that's what we would call a great timeout from Willow Canyon. You stop the run, you get it back, you restore a multi-point advantage. But Kellis, who trailed at 1 point 14-9, crawled it all the way back to 14-13 after a 4-point run. Edwards, lively, set up at the near antenna, but missed. Short it went for Mariah Abeda. And back to a 1-point set. Kellis could go tied for just the second time in this entire match. If you don't count 0-0 at the start of each set, that is, which feels like a given. Left by Adams, but in it was. Right in the corner. And some changes for Matt Overfelt, who looked to see it out with the group that was out there. Abeda comes off, as does Thorne. The starters, Blady, and the star of the team, Shy Chancellor, out there once again. in a 15-all set number 2. Edwards receives. Scoggin sets for Jada Adams. Great dig. Pushed over. Chancellor up in the air. It goes up from the back. That one stays alive. Has to come over. It does. Chancellor digs. In the sky. Blocked by Mendez-Winston. And again by Mendez-Winston. Nobody ran to it. And Kellis have the lead in set number 2. The star of this show on that one was Kaya Mendez-Winston, who had the block and then pushed the next one over. 16-15 Cougars. Scoggin, skyward, tipped across. Up it goes. Mendez-Winston didn't get enough air underneath her. I think she thought that ball was going to stay up, and then it didn't, and she couldn't jump, and judged it poorly. It went right into the net. 16's on the board. Stays alive. Mendez-Winston again. Scoggin up for Adams. Mendez-Winston got 2 palms to it, but not strong enough. And Willow Canyon restores their lead. Well received. Over it goes from Turner. Scoggin. Adams once more, far antenna. Staying around, but poor from Mendez-Winston, who, that's quite the reaction. Hands to her head, mouth wide open. Just couldn't believe it. She had misjudged that one that poorly. Service for Willow Canyon. Got to come over. Mendez-Winston, nice swing. Scoggin will set. Up for Adams, long. 18-17. Chance to go back level for Kellis, who have shown way better in set number 2. That's a bad reception from Jada Adams, and we're tied again. Remember, set number 1 was 25-11. It looked as though Willow Canyon was just going to cruise through this one, but Kellis has made it interesting. They've adjusted well. They've woken up. Cougars service. Adams does a better job with that one. At the net it goes. Big swing. Stays alive. Over from Mendez-Winston. Dug out by Scoggin. Set up for Chancellor. That is Shy Chancellor's game when they can get her up and flying at the net. She's one of the best in 5A. Lead is back in the grasp of Willow Canyon in what has been a much more exciting set number 2. Set up high, Mendez-Winston can't do much with it, and that one went out. If you're going to create some separation, you'd like it to come now if you're Willow Canyon. Adams' service. Received by Aldaco. Mendez-Winston, nice swing. Great dig. Up there and long. Aspen Edwards couldn't keep it inside the lines. We'll say it again, but easily the biggest point of the match so far. Kellis trying to keep it tight. Aldaco's service. Edwards receives. Up there for Chancellor. Big swing. Unable to block. 21-19 Willow Canyon. The big number 1, Delara Behrman, could not get the block. Scoggin. Aldaco up there for Behrman. This could be a nice set for Chancellor. And it was. Shy Chancellor gives Willow Canyon a 3-point cushion now. Timeout, Kellis. We will take it with them. A 3-point lead for Willow Canyon in set number 2.
Red Robin, yum.
Brought to you by Red Robin and Surprise. At Red Robin, we serve more than just gourmet burgers. We also serve our communities in more ways than just yum.
Did you know Red Robin offers fundraisers for local charities, catering for all your events? There's even kids' days every Wednesday. Learn more about these burgerific opportunities at redrobin.com, or better yet, visit us at Surprise Red Robin and see yourself why it's the perfect destination for yum.
Red Robin, yum.
Back quickly right into the action after that Kellis timeout. They trail by 3, needing to find some momentum. They won't get it there. That one goes out, and it's a 4-point lead for Willow Canyon. Just 2 points away from taking an all-important set number 2. Up it goes. Aldacco at the net for Wen. Staying alive, Scoggin. Shy Chancellor. Stabilizing Casillas, but then they couldn't find it. Oh, that's a big mistake. Behrman, the middle blocker, and the libero, Aldacco, each thought each other was going to get that one. And instead we are at set point in set number 2. Willow Canyon can take the first 2 sets if they win this one, but it hits the net. Amory Scoggin, I think, will want that one back. So Kellis must earn the next 4 points if they want to stay alive. Just grazes the net. They'll set it up there. Swung over. At the far antenna, and it was blocked but out of bounds. That is set number 2 for Willow Canyon. A little bit closer this time around. They've taken it 25-11. 25-20, the first 2 sets belonging to the Wildcats, who are a win in set number 3 away from a sweep on this Wednesday night here on DSB Live.
Dicer is proud to offer top-quality preschool programs that will help prepare your child to succeed. The 3 options available are Growing Minds Preschool, a tuition-based school for children ages 2 to 5, Developmental Preschool for those students identified as needing special education services, and Peer Role Model, where typically developing children serve as peer models for those with special needs. Visit our website to learn more and enroll your child today.
In between set 2 and set 3 here at Willow Canyon High School, the first 2 sets belonging to the Wildcats. The home team tonight in search of their 20th win of this 2025 season here on DSB Live. Ryan Sikora taking you through on the commentary tonight. That team is really happy, and rightfully so. 25-11 in set number 1 is utter domination. You don't see that a lot. And then in set number 2, it got a little dicey. It was 19-19 at one point before they blew it open late. Got a 25-20 win in set number 2. Raymond Kellis, the visitors, with stuff to think about. They've got to earn the reverse sweep if they want to walk out of here and stay above 500. Matt Overfelt, he'll be happy with what he's seen for his team, looking to get their second region win of the year. They throw up the Wildcat. And we are off and ready to go for set number 3. We will still play to 25 here in set number 3 if you're still new to the volleyball universe. Only set 5 goes to 15. You still see the score of the last one up there as we move it off and get ready to go. It really only got dicey for the Wildcats when Willow Canyon brought in its bench. Feels harsh to say, but Shy Chancellor wasn't out there. Gilly Blady wasn't out there. And that was really when Raymond S. Kellis started to turn their way back into this match. They've got to have this one. The Cougars with a very tough week ahead. We've touched on it already once or twice. Centennial tomorrow is quite the challenge. That'll be their 3rd game of the week for the Cougars. They're the number 3 team in 5A. After that, Sunrise Mountain next week, number 2. So, not too much harder, but still extremely difficult. First serve is out. First point will belong to Kellis, who claimed the opening point for the 2nd consecutive set. Scoggin, good receive, up there at the net for Jada Adams. Clear-cut kill for Jada Adams. Gets the first point for Willow Canyon. In a set that they could win, the senior, who was either an outside hitter as she was there or the opposite. She'll serve now. Up it goes. This one comes across. A big swing from Wen is just out. And I mean just. Two quick points for Jada Adams' side. The righty serves, received by Salgado. Up there, Mendez Winston. The set was a little behind. Not the best from Casillas. Kaya Mendez Winston would have had to make a Herculean effort. Here we go again with Adams. Up by Salgado, over for Chancellor. Chance to go in for the kill. That one just gets over the net. It trickles on down, and Trinity Wen couldn't keep it alive. If you're Willow Canyon, you'd much prefer the 3rd set to go like the 1st set did. A 14-point breeze of a victory. Right at the referee's hut. And the referee perch. That made it really hard. This is 4 consecutive points now for Jada Adams that she has served on. Up there, Mendez Winston. It hit the net. Kaya Mendez Winston. I don't think she thought it did. So now Jada Adams will get to do it again. A lot of aces today. You don't see that with this Willow Canyon team. They do it at the net. That one is long. She went for one there. Just overhit it. She'll get taken out after some good work. Replaced in the back row by Peyton Zinski. A 5-3 lead for Willow. Aldaco. This one will come up there. Casillas. Aldaco at the net. Pushed across. Dug out by Scoggin. Chancellor. Tipped over. Tipped back. And out. I thought that was wise from Chancellor to meet Delara Behrman at the net, and Behrman just had to react. Scoggins' serve is out. Oh, I don't know what happened there. An ace. Zinski, I think, misread that one. Took a step back when she should have laid and stayed her ground. 2 points separating teams in set number 3. Poor service. Chancellor, she'll serve. Up in the sky by Aldaco. Set to the far antenna and delivered by Trinity Wen. 8-5. Aspen Edwards got beat to it. And it's Trinity Wen who just got the kill. She'll have the serve. Couple of changes for Kellis. Salgado's off. Wen. Scoggin does well. Can only just be tossed over. Libero sets. Turner swings. Dug out by Drewant. Over on the other end, Aspen Edwards. Should be 9-5. Aspen Edwards. Poor. She's making that motion there. She just swung down on it a little too much. That Aspen Edwards, the sophomore, has got a very bright future, her coach believes. Already leads the team in kills per set, kills on the season, despite just her second year at the high school level. Missed. That one's coming to me. Oh, I had the chance to make the play. They wouldn't let me. Scoggin, airborne at the net. Yeah, that did hit the net. Yep. Kaufman couldn't get underneath it enough. That one rejected by the top of the net. And I think we are 9-9. Scoreboard here says 10-8. On the screen it's 9-9. We'll work on that one. We'll see if we can find the right number. Scoreboard here has been off for the most of the day, so I like where we're at. This says 11-8. So let's go with that. Glad we found it for you here on DSP Live. Thanks for being with us. Willow Canyon up by 3. Jada Adams trying to extend it. Over by Turner. Good strong strike. They'll go up for the back row for Edwards. Aspen Edwards. Kaufman. Big swing, Mendez Winston. Shunted over. Mendez Winston again, but that one she left too long. Just another subtle miss for Kellis that has cost them over the last set and a half. They were so close, the Cougars, in set number 2 to bending Willow's dominance to start the game, start the match. That one tipped, unable to be pancaked by Edwards. And some changes will be made. A 13-9 lead for Willow Canyon. Kellis looking to make a move. Set up for Jada Adams. Jada Adams, well done by Turner. They'll go to Mendez. Winston! No. Edwards just couldn't reach out and grab it in time. Jolie Casillas to serve for the second time. Adams receives. Tipped at the net. Swung. Mendez Winston. This one's got to come over. Too many touches. Yeah, they took 4. It was set up for Mendez Winston, who blocked it, tipped it, set it, swung it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Received. Up there, Micaiah Turner. Good dig by Chancellor. Up for Adams at the net. Lives are spared on the Kellis side. This one's got to come over from Casillas. It does. Scoggin. They'll go again. This one's long. Misjudged by the middle blocker, Welker. Delilah Welker. And we are 14-11. Adams receives. Scoggin will set up the run of Chancellor. Shy Chancellor continues to show out here on this Wednesday night. Adams' service just skims the net. Casillas, Mendez, Winston, no. It looked like Emery Scoggin was going to chase it down. Unable to right there, the libero in white. Just a junior. This is a young team in general for Willow Canyon who are on pace, having played a lot of the tougher teams on their schedule, to potentially earn more wins this year than they did last year. Won 23 times in 2024. Up there, Chancellor. Good dig by the libero. At the net. No, poor tip from Delora Behrman. Received by Aldaco at the net. Who got the block? There was a block. The middle blocker popping up at the right time there. Amelia Kaufman used every stretch of her wingspan. It is 17-12, largest lead of set number 3. Willow Canyon after a sweep. They won the first 2 sets. That one's blocked, but it rolls over the net. 25-11, 25-20 in favor of Willow Canyon in the first 2 sets of this match. Salgado's service. Edwards receives. Up there, Shy Chancellor. That was out. And that's the one that's been closest, but it goes the way of Kellis. 3-point lead. Can Kellis fight their way all the way back? Long. Gotta put it in play. A leader of this Willow team, Shy Chancellor, with some poor service. Seven-point shy of a clean sweep on this Wednesday night. Has to go over. It does by Scoggin. They'll look to tee up The outside hitter, that one is in. Well executed by Raymond Kellis. It is Gabby Jackson who delivers the blow. Edwards, awkward for Chancellor. This one's at the net, and it came right into it. Too close to it for Kaufman to bump one over. Timeout for Willow Canyon. 18-17. We will stay here and talk you through this third set. Just 7 points away from Willow Canyon winning. Raymond Kellis need to win the rest of the way. They've got to work a reverse sweep if they want to win here tonight. That's got to be the crux of this huddle. Staying in the moment right now, led by Marianne Jansen. They break it, the Cougars. They've got the advantage and momentum right now, but they still trail by a point. Willow Canyon, fresh off a frustrating loss, I'm sure, on Monday to number 3 ranked Centennial. You're seeing some of that frustration bear out tonight with how dominant they've looked for long stretches. But allowing Kellis to hang around is not in the script if you're Willow Canyon. Received by Scoggin. A set for the middle blocker, Kaufman. Good response to the timeout. It's back to a multi-point lead in set number 3. Received at the net, that's poor. It was a really good serve. Credit where credit's due. Well, Daco should have done better, I think. And now Willow, after the timeout, 2 points from 2. And 5 away from a straight sets victory in their 32nd match of the season. And make it 4 points away. Aspen Edwards to serve. Dugout received by Turner. Tipped over. Insane stuff in the end by Behrman. Out of her mind. She couldn't believe no one found that. Life on the other side still for Kellis. They've got to outscore Willow Canyon 7-2 the rest of the way if they want to win at 25. Serve will come from Marley Marquez. Stoppage in play is to wipe the floor, maybe? Survey says yes. We're back in play now. The floor has been cleaned off, dried off. 21-18, Willow lead. Kellis serve. Chancellor receives. Pushed over the net. Set up for Mendez Winston. For all the good stuff the Willow Canyon have done tonight, they've not really been able to solve Kaya Mendez Winston, the sophomore for Raymond Kellis. Edwards receives at the net. Kaufman out. 21-20. Kellis have quickly put together a nice little mini spurt. And now we're tying the shoe. Marley Marquez will serve again, and she's done on every point on this Kellis run. Chancellor kept alive, has to be over. It is by Chancellor. Advantage Kellis. Swung by and on over. A chance for Chancellor. This one's got to get over here. It does. Maybe the game on the line here for Kellis. Blocked by Mendez-Winston. A huge momentum swing occurring here in set 3. Kellis have tied it up. 21-21. Adams is out. And they've brought in 21 apiece. Chancellor receives. Set up at the back for Aspen Edwards. Almost executed to perfection by Raymond Kellis. Instead, Willow Canyon will lead again. Mendez-Winston couldn't get enough of it there. A rare mistake in this game for Kaya. Punched over. Squared for Shy. Chancellor took something off of it, smartly so. Mendez-Winston went early. Chancellor reacted. Timeout Kellis. Willow Canyon is 2 points away from securing the win in this one. We will step aside while we have the time. A 2-point lead with 2 points maybe from victory for Willow Canyon.
This is Huntington University, located in the heart of Peoria, Arizona. In our award-winning hands-on bachelor programs, students engage in animation, graphic design, and film production. If you're eager to hear from our accomplished alumni or wish to schedule a tour, simply scan the QR code below to connect with us. And in case you didn't know, we're right next door.
Back here from Willow Canyon High School, Wildcats just 2 points away from a straight sets win. They will set it up on the far antenna, blocked, staying alive. Chancellor over violation, point Kellis. 1 point game in set number 3. Conversation between both refs and a member of each team. I know, the line judges technically. They talk it out, and it will get flipped around and go the way of Willow Canyon, who are now a point away from a win tonight on Wednesday, October 1st. 24-21. Kaufman. Aldaco. Mendez-Winston missed it. Couldn't believe it. Turner came toward her, and that's an anticlimactic way to end what will be a straight set sweep for Willow Canyon tonight. 25-21 over Raymond Kellis in set number 3. They win it 25-11, 25-20, 25-21. We will step aside here in this one. Willow Canyon, the winners tonight on DSP Live. 3-0 over Raymond Kellis. I've been Ryan Sikora for our entire crew here this evening from Willow Canyon High School.
Yeah.